Have you ever known two exiles to be associated with a particular memory? Any advice surrounding that? I had one extra exile who identified as an invisible twin. My mom was a twin, so found that interesting. And another who said they'd been hiding behind the first I recognized. Found both intriguing. And I would say, Layla, first of all, yes, there could be two exiles associated with a particular memory. Sometimes, though, it can be a part, and here's where I would just ask that what we're thinking is one of those exiles that's pushed down, like, what's your job? What's your intention for me? And if there is an intention or a job, it's likely a part that may still be protecting the exile. But there can definitely be two exiles together, particularly twin-like exiles. And so, yes, and I would say be aware that that protective realm may be there, may need to soften back, and we've got to build trust there before we can go to those exile or exiles, but could very well be. Mandy, do the parts, managers, exiles, firefighters know they are in those roles? Is it okay to let them know they're in those roles if they don't know? I found that they usually don't know. They're young parts that think that they have the responsibility to live your life, to drive the bus per se. But as we get to know them, and they get to know us, and that we're older now, it becomes evident. And it's fine to say, wow, you're working really hard to manage things, or wow, you really don't want me to mess up here, and you jump in. And but do you know, yeah, you're kind of acting like a firefighter, or you're working really hard to manage. And I've found that as they trust us and they know they don't have to do that anymore, they're like, whoa, I am a manager, I am a firefighter, and they can soften back and they can release, because the burdens that they carry lie in those titles of the reacting and the managing, and they can let those go. And then they get out of those extreme roles, they just become parts that make us whole. And we still have parts that are out of those extreme roles that tend to still keep us on task, and they still kind of jump in when they need to, but it's healthy, and that makes us whole and who we are. And so, yes, I find that those parts are usually glad to release those burdens, and they know who they are once we can talk to them more and they can trust us more.